he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Throw left side complete. That's right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jalen Wright, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Rodgers will throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good.
Chargers 22, Raiders 13. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Sly set to boot it. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for three, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get three, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
To the right side, this is Taylor. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Say what?
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way,
Miles will be back next week. Miles will be back next week.
Downfield, that's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Rodgers now to throw. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now is Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive
I'm trying to figure out how the hell he got through this so damn fast.
facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now Rodgers gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They
And the hands catch it.
and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on
Dang.
down, but to no avail. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Nice move. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 104 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, it's Taylor. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
On 1st and goal, Washington. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Charger 2-0 start. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
28, Raiders 13.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
I can't pick no play.
Chargers going to signal for the first.
It wouldn't let me pick anything.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Travis on Xavier's tail today, man.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now it's Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
To throw is Rodgers. He's got it complete to Thompson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. And now
Just
here's
baiting me,
another interception. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions. that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. On the counter, it's Taylor fighting it off. And he takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and in the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hold.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Green escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Aaron Stokes. And the Raiders are right back in this football game.
At their own 9-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
Plain and simple.
Yo, I swear I be working with some dumb people, bro.
And that one, I think maybe even a little easier than the earlier one. That
Yeah, so one of the dudes, one of the dudes I know, he returning, right? And he trying to get the girl to come in there, like, just, like, you know, make sure he checked out, make sure he get his receipt and everything. Bro, she been in the back forever just washing the car. It's like she avoiding work and people up there trying to wait on her. You know what I mean? That should be annoying, dog. Yeah, so it's just like, yeah, it's like she do stuff to, like, get by. Yeah, that don't be annoying. None. No urgency. Like, she on her phone, like, listening to her AirPods. So I see her, and I'm trying to call her, but I know the phone call go through the AirPods, but you ain't picking up. You know what I mean?
There's Rodgers to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Like, you killing time till it's closing time, so you ain't got to do nothing.
And again, it's Rodgers. He's got Thompson here, complete.
But then when you say something, it's a whole bunch of excuses. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I don't want to hear that.
Now Rodgers. Flushed out right.
You can still do that.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off.
Oh, they really go for the ball this year.
And the Chargers take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated.
A-Rod gone, man. A-Rod, you gone.
Last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part
Noodle
of
arm, huh?
is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator,